Top 10 Best Manga where MC is reincarnated as a child. Welcome back to our channel where we explore the fascinating world of manga. In this video, we'll be counting down the top 10 best manga where the main character is reincarnated as a child. These manga are known for the unique and captivating storylines, lovable characters, and stunning artwork. Get ready to be transported to other worlds as we explore the adventures of these reincarnated protagonists. So, sit back, relax, and join us on this exciting journey through the pages of manga history. Starting off with our number 10. Am I actually the strongest? Am I Actually the Strongest follows the story of Haruto, a hikikomori who dies alone in his room and is reincarnated in a new world. With his new lease on life, Haruto is gifted with immense power that he hopes to use to live a peaceful life. Unfortunately, due to a mistake in measuring his level, his new parents believe him to be weak and undeserving of royalty. However, in reality, Haruto is incredibly strong and capable of using powerful barrier magic, capable of even flying and telekinesis-like powers. After befriending a giant wolf that tries to eat him and make a pact with it, Haruto is rescued by a man who wants to give his wife a child. Now living a peaceful life with his new family, including new transported wolf Ray, Haruto must navigate his new world while trying to prove his strength and what to do is around him. Am I Actually the Strongest is a unique isekai manga with interesting characters and a fresh takes on the genre's tropes. Number 9. Isekai Yazuka, Parallel World Pharmacy. In the manga Parallel World Pharmacy, the protagonist Kanji Yakutani is a pharmacist who dies from overworking himself while trying to develop new medicines. He is reincarnated into a medieval fantasy world where medicine is scarce and only available to the wealthy. As a member of a family of a pharmacist and blessed by the god of medicine, Phalma the Medicus, he decides to use his knowledge and abilities to develop affordable medicine and save as many lives as possible. This series is a refreshing take on the isekai genre with a unique premise that focuses on the protagonist's goal to help people rather than being a hero. It also explores the development of medicine in a fantasy world and the challenges that come with it. So, if you are looking for something different from the usual isekai tropes, Parallel World Pharmacy is definitely worth checking out. Number 8. Chronicles of an Aristocrat Reborn in Another World. Chronicles of an Aristocrat Reborn in Another World tells the story of a man who dies trying to stop a crime and is reborn as the youngest member of the noble family named Sian von Silford in a world full of magic and swords. With incredible powers, Kane hides them to venture out and enjoy what the world has to offer. As he grows up, Kane makes new friends, faces dangerous enemies, and goes on thrilling adventures. This is a relaxing manga that follows the protagonist's life as he tries to fulfill his dreams. It's perfect for fans of the adventure genre who enjoy watching character growth and progression. With its vividly drawn characters and magical setting, Chronicles of an Aristocrat Reborn in Another World is sure to keep readers entertained from start to finish. Number 7. Yazuka Reincarnation. Yazuka Reincarnation follows the story of a legendary Yazuka who believes in the honor of the Yazuka way of life. Despite being respected in his community, he dies fighting for his beliefs. However, he is reincarnated as a princess in a kingdom that is threatened by demons. With her bodyguard and advisor by her side, she uses her Yazuka skills to fight against evil forces. This manga boasts beautiful artwork, epic battles, and a world that continues to expand as the story progresses. The addition of new kingdoms, cultures, and villains adds to the overall appeal of the manga. If you enjoy action-packed manga with a unique twist and engaging storylines, Yazuka Reincarnation is a must-read. Number 6. I was reincarnated as the Seventh Prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. The manga series I Was Reincarnated as the Seventh Prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability follows the story of Lloyd, a reincarnated sorcerer who is now the seventh prince of the kingdom known as Saloon. Despite being a prince, Lloyd only cares about improving his magic abilities and developing them even more. However, being a child and having daily responsibilities as the prince makes it difficult for him to achieve his goals. The story showcases Lloyd's adventures as he ignores his duties as a prince and focuses on improving his magical powers. He is an overpowered character with immense magical power capable of humiliating any opponent he faces, be it an angel or a demon. This manga doesn't have a linear plot or end goal, but it is an entertaining read with an emphasis on magic and power. Despite Lloyd's lack of interest in his royal duties, the challenges he faces as a prince and a magician keep the story engaging. Moving on to our number 5, Ascendance of a Bookworm. Ascendance of a Bookworm follows the story of Urano Motosu, a bookworm who dies after being crushed by a pile of books during an earthquake. However, she is reincarnated in a world where books are a rarity and only the wealthy have access to them. Determined to read once again, she decides to use her knowledge of books and printing to create them herself. This manga is a slice of life story that focuses on Urano's daily life as she tries to indulge in her love of reading. It is an excellent choice for those looking for a calmer story without any action or fighting, but with a unique premise that keeps the reader interested. Join Urano as she explores her new life in a world where books are a luxury and she strives to make them accessible for all. Number 4. By the Grace of the Gods. The manga By the Grace of the Gods follows the story of Ryoma, a man who lived a complicated life filled with overwork and loneliness. He passed away in his sleep in an absurd way, but his soul was taken by 3 gods to be reincarnated into another world. As a child living in a forest, Ryoma retains memories of his past life and strives to become independent while developing his skills. The story takes a wholesome turn when he meets Iliaria and her family, who eventually becomes his new family. By the Grace of the Gods is a family-friendly manga that portrays a heartwarming tale of a man's journey to independence and finding a new family in a world of magic and wonder. Readers can follow Ryoma's adventure as he learns about his new home and forms new relationship with those around him. Number 3. The Saga of Tanya the Evil. The story follows a Japanese salaryman who is pushed in front of a train by a former co-worker. God himself sets up this incident as he abhorred the man for being a non-believer. In this world filled with magical warfare, the man is reincarnated as a small girl named Tanya. She has a challenge to face. If she doesn't die by natural causes or reaffirm her faith in God, she will be sent to hell. Tanya uses her exceptional skills and magic to join the military, hoping to attain a high enough rank to live a life of leisure. However, God seems to be mocking her as her magic skills increase when she prays to God. Tanya must navigate through a world filled with cruelty and constant wars, and with her opponent being God himself. The Saga of Tanya the Evil is an exciting manga that is full of suspense, drama, and action. The characters are unique and the storyline is unpredictable, making it an absolute must-read for anyone who loves a good fantasy adventure. Number 2. The Eminence in the Shadow. The story follows a character who has always been obsessed with becoming the mastermind behind the curtains. After being hit by a car and dying, he is reincarnated in a fantasy world as Sid Kagenu, the son of a noble family. Despite having memories of his previous life, Sid is still determined to become the mastermind he always wanted to be. He recreates the shadow organization called the Shadow Garden to fight an evil cult that aims to resurrect a demon with the help of an elf girl who pledges loyalty to him. However, his story about the cult is a lie that he made up to motivate his followers. But as it turns out, the cult is real and the Shadow Garden is actually fighting against it to prevent world domination. Sid's fantasy seems to be somewhat true even though he didn't know it at first. The Eminence in Shadow is a thrilling manga that will keep you on the edge of a seat. The characters are unique and lovable and the storyline is full of unexpected twists and turns. If you're a fan of fantasy and adventure, you don't want to miss this one. And finally, number 1. Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. The story follows a 34-year-old man who gave up on life due to traumatic events experienced in school. After being kicked out of his house, he sacrifices himself to save high school students from a truck, leading to his reincarnation into a fantasy world as a newborn named Ryudyu's Grey Rat. Determined not to waste his second chance, Ryudyus faces many challenges including his past traumas and having to teach a difficult and spoiled student. He also must confront a great disaster that threatens everyone he cares about, including his parents. Mushoku Tensei is often referred to as an original isekai story and is easy to see why. It provides a fresh and exciting take on the genre and the characters are well developed and lovable. If you're a fan of isekai stories, this is one you don't want to miss. And that concludes our list of top 10 best manga where the main character is reincarnated as a child. From magical abilities to Yazuka-style fighting, these manga titles offer a unique take on isekai genre and provide a thrilling reading experience. We hope you enjoyed this video and found some new manga titles to add to your reading list. If you have any recommendations or thoughts on the manga we have discussed, please leave them in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more manga related content, and stay tuned for part 2 where we will be discussing even more amazing manga where the main character is reincarnated as a child. Thank you for watching and happy reading.